Welcome back to another video here, and I was really scrambling in this video because I wanted to show you a perfect example in real-time futures versus Forex and why I think it's important to also be paying attention to the futures market. So before I get started, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Trading is risky, and most people do lose their money. I don't make any promises or guarantees here that anybody can achieve any specific result. These are simply my opinions and for educational purposes only. So let's look at the charts here. One thing I'm going to point out now, I'm doing this raw and unedited live so I can show this to you, and you can see the differences here, and you can see liquidity and how price action tends to work here. Now, I had to fumble around to get this video up as fast as possible or set up my recording. I don't even have my light turned on, so it may look a little dim. My dogs are going to bark. But what I want to point out, okay, on the left is Forex. On the right over here is Ninja Trader futures. All right. Now, what you can see here, and this happened also this morning, all right, there was a dead giveaway in terms of which way price was moving right here. So right about here, in this area right here in the left, when Fed Powell was talking. All right, look at this low right here. See that low? That low over here on the futures is right about here. Okay? What you don't see on Forex, on the left trading view, is you don't see this wick down here at the bottom. Okay? You don't see this wick. Let me see if I could just draw that too. You don't see that wick. All right? Price is trying to go fill that liquidity over there. So when you're looking at the Forex market, you think that it's right here. Let me just remove the drawings real quick so you can see it. Get these all out of the way. So you think, okay, it's going to go try to take that liquidity here. No, the liquidity is really down here, a little lower. All right, because if you look to the right with this wick right here, I call these wick fills. I talk about this in my Discord. I talk about this in the little mini course that I made. This is a wick fill. All right, price likes to gravitate, not all the time, but in a lot of cases, all right, there's a higher probability that price is going to want to come down and try to get this wick here. But on the left over here in Forex market, all right, in the Forex or, you know, in currencies, I'm not going to be able to see that. So I'm going to be sitting here thinking, all right, the lows were swept right here when they haven't been, because the real low are these are in the futures market in the contracts here. Now, I'm new to futures. I know enough to be dangerous in the futures market, and I have moved a lot of my trading from currencies over to futures only because there is no manipulation going on there. And you can see here the wick. Now look here, okay? Look at the top of this wick right here. All right, let me just remove this again. I'm trying to do this as clean and as fast as possible. All right, so this is visible. All right, that wick's visible there. When price, I'll just back this up just for a minute. Let me see here. Where is my bar replay? I don't even have it up here. Excuse me. You're going to hear me coughing and everything because I'm not editing this video. I'm a terrible editor, so I figured why do that right now. But that there, I circled it. Okay, that over here on the futures market is the wick was up here. All right, price wanted to gravitate. If I draw over here on the left now, when we were here, price wanted to go fill and get that liquidity right there. All right, it did that, and you can see that wick. This lines up from FX on the left to futures contracts on the right. But down here, again, you don't see this long wick that was formed right here. You don't see this big, long wick that came down. All right, and that's probably going to want to fill. So me as a trader, what does it tell me to do? Because I'm aware of the futures market and where price actually wicked out. It tells me I'm probably going to wait. All right, I'm not going to jump in any longs here. Not that I am, but I'm going to wait for this to be swept. All right, this down here to be taken out. And if I look at the 1 hour now, if I just zoom this out here and look at the 1 hour, all right, that means if that were to happen, it's going to take this low right here. Okay, I'll just move this over real quick so you can see it and kind of blow it up here. And that also means that looking way left over here, there is a gap also down here at the bottom right here. And I don't know if you can see that. Let me just clean this up a bit, remove the drawings so you can see this little gap right here. I'll zoom in so you can see that it is in fact a gap. All right, this is, some of you know this as a fair value gap, but we have this little bit left to fill. Okay, it's right here. All right, now below that there is a wick here, so I would probably put a level right in this area, or just a guideline, right? Okay, so now let me just go back to this here and come back over the price. We're on the 1 hour. All right, so now that I know that that's there, all right, and that is on the futures chart, that is right about here, okay, where price is wicked off there. But I know it's a little lower than that, so I want this to get taken. And then looking left, this is my real level or real invalidation, where I'd say, hey, this trade may not work out. So I'm going to wait patiently. I'm going to wait for this wick to be filled. If I drop down to the 1 minute again, I'm going to wait for price to come down here and just see what happens. All right, now it may or may not come down there. Nobody really knows where price is going, right? All right, but being aware of the futures market and looking at those futures contracts and the prices and the real levels gives me a better understanding of, hey, maybe I should wait for my trade and see if there's other confluences with it that will set up here. So again, I made this video on the fly. I scrambled to make it because it wasn't even down. Price was dropping when I was trying to find everything to set this up here. But I moved over to most of my trading over the futures currencies or futures contracts, because there's no manipulation. It's easier. The spreads are super low, and then you have other funding companies out there. It is really, really cheap to get a one of these challenge accounts with a futures prop firm versus a regular FX currency account. And not to mention here, with all of the prop firms banning U.S. residents and just doing all different sorts of things here, I just felt like this made the most sense to me to move over to futures, and I am absolutely loving it so far here. There is a little bit of a learning curve, and I'm still learning, but I know enough to where I can execute orders. I know contract sizes. I understand that, and obviously I've been doing this for a while, so again, I understand price action, and it gives me a better idea of what I want to do in the market here. So once again, thanks for watching this video here. The futures prop firm I'm with is Apex Funding. I am going to pop up a link if you want to just use that link below to open an account. It's super cheap. You can get like a 50K account for like $30 or about $45 a month. Not a big deal. The link I'm going to pop below, I am compensated for that, and it's just so that it helps support my channel here. So if you want to check it out, grab an account, get started. I'm doing the same thing here, and I just wanted to point out the difference in price action from futures and with a regular FX broker. You can see a lot of these different liquidity levels that you can't see normally with an FX broker, which I think is really cool. So thanks for watching. I do have a free Telegram group. That link is also in the description, and I will talk to you guys soon.